we're heading to a sloth sanctuary. It's the only one in Suriname for these unusual mammals. Isa and her fellow sloths are being cared for by a team of conservationists. The youngest resident is just 6 weeks old. Monique Poole runs the sloth rescue operations.
Hoeveel centimeter?
Another emergency call, the third this week. The caller has found a sloth in her garden and she's hoping someone can help her fast.
3. People know that they can call somewhere because normally they called the zoo previously, but then the zoo didn't take the animals. Neither did the Animal Protection Society, but we do. So we go and we pick up the animals.
The capital, Paramaribo, is an hour's drive away. It's also the tiny South American country's only major city. Monique's commitment to the sloths was so strong that she decided to give up her profession as a translator. Every day is different. Monique never knows quite what to expect. She started working with the animals 12 years ago and has gained a lot of experience.
Yeah, okay. He's very aggressive. Extremely aggressive. I'm not used to this.
The man suspects that neighbors had been keeping the three-toed sloth as a pet. Normally, the animals are very peaceful. They only hit or scratch when they're frightened. Time for the next rescue operation. This time, the animal is a lot more easygoing. Monique sees each visit as an opportunity to educate people.
People now know that they are protected species and they want to help to protect them. Sometimes people are so helpful that they take them off the road and bring them to us while they could have put them in the forest.
Increasingly, the activist finds herself collecting disoriented or injured animals who have strayed into the city. One of the biggest problems is forest clearance. This used to be rainforest. Now there are plans to build new housing estates covering several hundred square kilometers. And that's just one construction project among many. The capital is expanding, destroying the sloth's natural habitats. In the sanctuary, the animals are tended to by volunteers. The project is financed entirely from donations. The team sets off in the early morning to collect leaves while they're still crisp and fresh. The sloths are highly specialized browsers, feeding almost exclusively on cecropia leaves and buds.
These leaves are something the sloths like a lot. It's from a pioneer tree. So wherever land is disturbed or forest is disturbed, they will come up first and they grow very fast. And they have a very high protein content, not only the leaves, but also the fruits as well.
Feeding sloths is an art in itself. The animals have very delicate digestive systems. The volunteers have to know exactly how much feed to give each one, otherwise they can get sick. The really young ones get easily digestible goat's milk. Sloths need a lot of time to digest their meals. Their extremely slow metabolism is also the reason why the creature moves at such a languid pace. Monique is worried about Christine and has sent for the vet. Her claws were cut when she was in captivity, and she seems very apathetic. The animals can't hold on to anything without claws or scratch themselves, part of their daily routine.
We should be very careful with what to treat them and how to treat them with. For example, the antibiotics, we cannot give that too regularly because it could be harmful for them instead of helping them.
The animals in many ways remain a mystery, even for scientists. Isa has been living with Monique since her birth. The animal has become so used to her that it's no longer possible to set her free in the wild.
They're very special animals. They're quite amazing. They're very laid back, as you can see. They're very intelligent and curious. You see, she's interacting also with us, and they're just amazing to watch. They're relaxed. Maybe there are a lot of things I'm not, so that's also why I'm fascinated by them.
Monique doesn't get much time to relax. The healthy animals have to be returned to the wild as quickly as possible. The rainforest is just behind the sanctuary. The animals feel safe there. For Monique and the team, this is always a very special moment.
It's always the best part of the whole process. You know, getting them from a garden and then letting them go. It's just fantastic. This is where they belong. You can see the way she's climbing, looking around. Yeah.
The team's hard work has paid off. This sloth will hopefully find a new home in the treetops and could live to be at least 20 years old.